welcome to a new video. If you're new here, I am Janne Anastasia. Today is going to be a beauty hack video, and I'm going to start right off with the foundation. So I'm going to do a Jan Thomas. I'm just going to do like this, and I'm going to use an artiste brush.
It doesn't soak the foundation up, it's just move it around, and I use it on my lid as well because I have such dark circles and I don't color correct down the neck. And then I use a damp sponge. I like this diamond because you have this great side here to push it in. If you want more cover, you can. This is also a kind of a hack. I don't know if I would call it a hack, but okay. You can use a powder foundation on top, not just a powder to set, but a powder foundation, and use that as a kind of a setting.
Concealer. I'm going to use the Maybelline one.
The thing about this foundation though is that it doesn't sink into my lines. I have really huge lines. Not huge, but a lot of them around my mouth. I am not 20 years old anymore. So that's the kind of stuff I need to think about when I use foundation.
So I have another sponge, and this is also damped, not too wet. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Fix loose powder. I'm going to use the flat side. And I'm just going to press it in. And since I don't bake because of my dry skin, I'm going to put this all over, because when the sponge is wet, it melts the powder and you get it in, and it doesn't dry out the skin as it would if you bake or just brush it on. I don't set my lids. Okay, and I'm going to use Master Sculpt from Maybelline.
And I'm taking it all the way up to the brow, because when I have these dark circles or areas in the inner corner, this will help with cover that up. I'm going to shorten it up and fill up my lips.
I'm going to use the same contour in the crease. Going over to my favorite. I think I'm going to use the MUA Makeup Academy's Shimmer Highlight Powder. This is gold. This is gold.
And all the way up to the temples, over the brow, kind of a S.
And then I'm going to take another highlight, and this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlight Powder. And then I'm going to do my brows off camera. Okay, brows done. And when you look from a little bit of distance, you will see the details better than I will see what you can see. But moving on, eyes. Use a little angle brush or a little detail brush, and since the crease shade is orangey, I am going to use a warm brown. I'm going to use Morphe 35 Ultra Gold, and I'm going to use this one just a little bit. And when you have done your face in advance, you need to think about which product you're using because if you use products that have a lot of fallout, it can get really messy. Moving on to the lid. How good is this? Smashbox. They say you need to use your finger. I'm going to use this brown one for once. But I have long nails. I have shortened them a bit up. I have. But not enough. When you use your finger on this one, you won't have any fall-off at all if you're careful.
It's so buttery. If it is one thing I have learned to consider is the fall-off. And this will stay on all day.
To lighten it up a little bit and get a little dimension, I'm going to use this one in the center, and I'm going to use a fresh finger. Then you get kind of a halo effect, but you don't do a halo eye.
Get what I mean?
And this one I'm also going to use in the inner corner. No, I can't get in the inner corner. And brow bone. A hack though for when you're going to put on lashes, even though you don't want a liner, because I don't use liners often, especially not wing, I will do a thin liner in the lash line, just to, then you can hide the lash bond. And I use lashes with thin bonds, just a little bit. You see, this is not good. If I would have done a wing and maybe just used mascara or something, I would have fixed that, but I'm not, for the sake of this video. So I'm going to take the mascara off camera. Now you could say that you are finished here and call it a day. You could, and it will be totally fine. I am not that kind of a woman. I need my bling. So I am going to use my lashes from Eyelour. It's just ordinary short lashes. Many people will say this is not exciting at all, and it's not meant to be because it's an everyday look. I think it's important to make a difference when you're going to do an everyday look or when you're going to do a high-end glam full on. So this is for every day, just to make the lashes fuller. I have kind of long lashes naturally, so for me it's the fullness of it all. So when you're going to use lashes outdoors, you need to make sure you have enough glue on. So I use this amount. It's better to use enough glue and wait a little bit longer for the glue to dry enough to put it on, than to have a little bit of glue and the lashes will just fall off. And the lash glue I use is House of Lashes. So we're gonna wait a minute for this to dry. In the meantime, you don't want your lashes to slip in the inner corner or outer corner. So we're going to put a little bit of lash glue here and there. If you have lashes you don't like how they look, you want it to you want the hairs to spread a little bit more, you can use a spoolie and comb them. And when you comb them like that, they will separate and spread and get really bushy and wispy. You know the glue is dry when it's turning blue, or dry enough. And let this dry on. You see, they are not that small. It's enough. For me, it's enough. The power of lashes. Now that's my kind of bling. While this is drying, you can do your lips, because we are going to do more here. We're not finished yet. We're going to fill in the hair, in the hairline. We don't want to look like this. So I'm going to use a buffer brush. This is from H&M. This is one of the best buffer brushes I ever used. And I'm going to take the color that matches my hair. And for me, this is black. So I'm going to use the black from the Morphe palette from earlier. I'm just going to fill it in. See that? You see that? So when you style your hair, this will look more natural. Yeah, love it. So now that the lashes have all dried and set, now I'm gonna curl, because if I curl earlier, my eyes get irritated from the lashes. But when I do it now, the lashes will blend with the natural lashes and it won't get in the way. And then I won't even know I have lashes on or falsies on all day. So if you curl your lashes before you put on the mascara, that's up to you, but curl your lashes in the end as well. And now I'm going to use eyeliner again, and I'm going to fill in where the glue is. So when if you take a picture or you blink or something, the glue won't be visible and it will look more natural. Now that's my kind of bling. And now we are going to set the face. I'm going to use NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting.
And I spray until I really feel it's something to soak in. And then I spray it with Revolution Makeup Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray.
Oh, this smells so good. I'm going to use my Sleek palette. This is the Cleopatra's Kiss 033, and I'm going to use these two. Just because I am a glow girl. And I like my glow to show. These are the hacks for today. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And see you in the next video. Bye.